Okay, so here is my supervision contract that I submitted. Excuse me. Um, and I'm going to scroll down to the greater suggestions. And then I'm going to show you where I've made those changes to them. One is being if a your supervisor can begin supervision unemployed, but they can't accrue direct hours before the first job. So if your associate comes to you without a job site, how long will you let them be unemployed? What if they get fired? So if I switch over to mine here, this is one of the things that I added that was a suggestion. The supervisor has concerns about the competency of the supervisee, because I needed to add in there that I had to have a remediation plan before I could terminate a supervisee and refusal to sign up select hours. This was the suggestion by the grader, and here's what I added here. I just went ahead and put that here just because. Here's the other suggestion about payment for services. So here's my solution for that. Supervisee understands that they cannot accept direct payment for counseling services from a client as a part of foster mind during stage one. I feel like I need to wait, but as they enter stage two, I'll feel a little more comfortable about them doing so, but I want to make sure and maintain not a rigid, but maintain communication and ensure that the counselee has permission through the third party if they're working with someone else, but if they were doing supervision with me, I would take care of that part of the payment and them getting paid as a part of stage two and working with me. Okay, here are the other things that I added from the suggestions. Multicultural competency. If we use supervisor if they're self-employed, and I said no, I'll put that in there. The rules regarding who can be a custodian, I've added that. How will you verify who owns the client supervisee? I'll show you where I put that. Will you be okay with them being very slow to collect direct hours, require special training, getting their records or they die, consider adding social media. You should have a late cancel, no show policy. So I've added all that here. If you'll look right here. I won't supervise an LPC associate who is self-employed. I'm going to add multicultural competency and implementation, which it'll be a part of the supervision process. I will allow for slow accumulation of hours as long as the supervisee stays in contact and continues to follow my guidelines in maintaining skills and work within the 5-year period plan of completion, to just ensure that you can't control a supervisee's entire life. However, it's our job, we're the gatekeepers to make sure that clients are taken care of. So maintaining, I guess, a handle on where a counselee is emotionally, physically, that they're healthy, they're in healthy relationships, so that things like transference and boundaries and those aren't affected when they're seeing individuals, clients who are vulnerable. So you want to make sure they're healthy. Associate must provide the custodian of records or supervision site before the beginning of supervision with me, so I want to make sure they know exactly, and then I'll need a written letter from the on-site record custodian on file, so I'll know. I require associates to complete a course on HIPAA technology just to ensure that, especially in this day and age where everyone's using their phone, I want to make sure that they're following a strategic guidelines for HIPAA. Associates cannot have social media contacts that are clients, and if you have professional media presence, you are unable to mix private and professional. Clients must not be linked to your social media page, and inform clients you will not contact or respond to communication on a social media platform, just to ensure that their anonymity and their identity is protected. Late cancellation, no-show, 24-hour notification unless there's emergency. 3 late cancellations before we feel like, depending on the situation and what the cancellation reasons are for, but after 3 late cancellations, I'll put that, we'll put just after 3 late cancellations, after 3 late cancellations, supervision needs to be reassessed. Now that's not a hard and fast rule, because if their mom had cancer or just any that's supposed to be assessed, cancer, anything like that, I would certainly keep that in mind. Here is where I've added, in case of illness or death, the record custodian, these are my records. My record, I'm going to put my record custodian is Amanda Brilla. Here's an address, phone number, in case someone needed to get in touch and get their records. If I were to pass away or to get sick, or be in a coma, anything like that. I think that concludes, and I've added every single thing that's been suggested, which was extremely helpful. And thank you so much. It's a contract that I will be able to use and continue to modify. Thanks for your help. Bye-bye.